All right, everybody, how's it going?
Cut me off guard there, young man.
What's so funny?
I had my head down. I was jotting notes to myself.
All right, well, before we get going, tons of news coming up. Chicago news, Illinois news. Well, we're mainly going to be talking about Brandon Johnson and his visit to Washington and his congressional hearing. And J.B. Pritzker went on ABC's The View. Well, sorry, Ben, President Pritzker. We're going to talk about all of that and so much more. But hey, turns out it's 2025 and people's attention span are very, very short. All right. So we here on the Ben Joravsky Show, we're making shorts. That's right. Little short pieces of audio and video that you can watch or hear that'll tell you a little more about the show. Turns out, Ben, people don't listen to hour-long podcasts anymore. They just want like 20 seconds. TikTok and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm learning about TikTok as we speak.
All right. So the newsroom said they have a story for me. We're going to talk about it here. They got a whole little thing going on here. Let me run to the newsroom. Hang tight. Hey, come on. Give me the story. Yeah. Yeah. Happy Friday. Whatever. Okay.
I always love it when you go to the newsroom.
All right. We got a good story here. The following comes from Illinois Politico, and it is official. Ben, I know you love talking about the Cook County Assessors race. My God. Never met anyone who loves the Cook County Assessors race or the job or anything. You should run for Cook County Assessor. Never heard anybody love this position more than you.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Fritz Kagi. This comes from Politico. Fritz Kagi has announced that he is running for another term as Cook County Assessor. Ben, I haven't talked to you in a while about all the assessor talk. What's your thoughts on that? How's Fritz doing?
I will give you an answer to that if you answer this.
Okay.
For 10 trivia points. What high school did Fritz Kagi graduate from?
What high school did Fritz Kagi graduate? Okay, so it's a Chicago high school, I imagine, because you're asking me. Curie High.
Wow. I got to give you credit.
Did he really go to Curie High?
No, but you could tell that where Dr. D lives these days, he's on the southwest side, so and frequently drives down Archer, so he knows all about Curie High. I want to give a shout out to Yolanda, Stacey Davis Gates's top assistant. She is a proud graduate of Curie High. One other frequent guest on the Ben Joravsky Show, is a proud graduate of Curie High. Dr. D, name that guest.
Adolfo Mondragon.
How did you know that?
Archer, baby. Archer. You got to stay on. He has an office.
That is correct. He has his office on Archer. Very good. Anyway, I don't know why I went down that. So Fritz Kagi did not go to Curie High, but interesting enough, Curie High will be playing his alma mater in the state basketball tournament, and he went to Kenwood High School in Hyde Park.
If we had a pre-show meeting, I would have had that drum roll ready, but we don't.
We did have a pre-show meeting, but we spent most of the time talking about the Lakers.
Yeah,
which we will not be even discussing on the show. Okay, so much for our pre-show.
There's no lake. All right. But anyway, so once again, Fritz Kagi is running for re-election as Cook County Assessor. Ben, I don't even think you gave me your thoughts on that. You kind of just did some trivia.
I'll give my thoughts on Fritz Kagi. By and large, I have no problems with Fritz Kagi, other than the age-old problem, which he's going to be rolling his eyes when he hears me say. He's totally dropped the ball on forcing Donald Trump to take the Trump sign off of Trump Towers, which I believe is the reason why people won't rent there. And as a result, Donald Trump then turns to the county and says, "Hey, guys, I need a tax break because I'm not renting out my business properties or my commercial properties here. Oh, yeah, take your name off the building and maybe someone will go there." So Fritz Kagi and I have argued that one for a long time, and his general feeling is, "Ben, we're helpless." Okay. But, how do I put this, D? The county assessor who determines how much we pay taxes by assessing the value of our property, which I've already lost all our listeners even discussing. Anytime I go down this path, we lose every listener. Okay. You talked about our need to
just started. You just hit play. Don't go anywhere.
So He's extremely important. His office is extremely important, to put it mildly, determining how much you pay in property taxes. But D, I spent my entire life, or not my entire life, a good chunk of my adult life here in Chicago, obsessing over property taxes and the impact they have on development and how much ordinary Chicagoans are paying and how unfair it is and how foolish it is that we depend on the property tax to fund our public schools. But then I look at the federal government, D, and the war that's going on with Trump and the Dems, and I'm like, is that really that important anymore? I'm losing sense of everything that matters in my life. D, I'm having a crisis here.
Well, there went that short content I was saying.
Can you be pithy, Ben?
So Fritz Kagi announced he's running for re-election. Ben, can you name the last 5 Cook County Assessors, starting with Fritz Kagi?
Oh my God. The last 5. Well, there was Joe Barrios. And oh my God, I could see his face. That does not constitute. I could see suddenly everything about this guy except his name. He was a state senator, I want to say. Eric Herman worked for him as a PR guy. But I'm blanking on his name. Then he went on the Landmarks Commission. He was appointed by Mayor Ron.
All right, time's up. Named one.
He did, okay. That's more than you can name.
Well, I don't know about that, because I can tell you all 5 right now. All right. Fritz Kagi, Joe Barrios, as you said, James Houlihan.
Yes, Houlihan, James Houlihan. Okay, yeah, that's the guy.
Can you tell me who went before James Houlihan?
Yeah, Tom Hines.
Okay, and before Tom Hines?
Before Tom Hines, PJ Cullerton.
Okay, we're done with this. Tom Tully.
Oh yeah, Tully, man, I should know this. It's a sign of advancing age and dotage, ladies and gentlemen. I used to know that. Are you sure? Isn't there a Cullerton in there somewhere?
Let's take a look and see where there's a Cullerton.
Yeah, there's a Cullerton.
Well, I got from 74 to 78. Tom.
Okay.
Tully. That's as far as we're going back. All right. We got to keep.
All right. You got to give me credit. Jim Houlihan, I apologize for forgetting your name. I humbly apologize. I remembered all your press secretaries, but I didn't remember you.
Yeah, expect that email from who.
Houlihan's going to use his old power to raise my taxes. So we've had enough, Ben.
But hey, guys, there's plenty more Ben Joravsky shows. Go check it out. Go download it wherever you download podcasts.